This is actually my first video I'm doing, and it's basically speaking on the hard truth about trauma the hard truth about trauma that no one actually speaks about. The actual purpose of this is to basically enlighten everybody that trauma is not a overnight thing. Yeah. The basic truth is healing from trauma isn't always beautiful. And that's the truth. That's the reality of it. Sometimes you're happy, one day you're happy, the next day you're sad. A lot of people don't speak about it because they tend to make trauma sound like it's fixable stuff whereby immediately you're instantly fixed. No amount of therapy you attend would help. Trauma healing is a day-to-day process whereby every single day you get to heal, and your healing depends on you as an individual. It's lonely, it's exhausting, especially when you don't have people around you, and that's the truth. Hi, my name is Mel. Welcome. On this channel, I'll be speaking honestly about my healing process, progress, not process, progress, and also on the part of recovery. The sad thing about life is that many of us are afraid of speaking honestly on our day-to-day challenges in life. I can tell you, my life hasn't been basic like a easy, smooth sailing. There are times when I'm happy, and there are times when I'm sad. You might see me keeping my head down, and that's because I've literally jotted down a few points in my diary that I'll be reading from, because it's not an easy topic for me to speak on personally. Coming from where I've come from, it's not really easy speaking from on top of my head. So my trusty diary is here to help me. Yeah. So, as I'm saying, the messy part of what being a human being today. Yeah, I want to share a bit of my personal truth most people don't want to talk about. I've been battling struggles, traumas, scars from youth. Everybody is different. There are people who healing might just is strong enough to say, oh, today, whatever, it is what it is. Get up, move on with it. And there are other people like me, for example, who struggle on a day-to-day basis. We tend to put on this brave face to pretend to people that we are okay when deep down in our heart we are not. Coming here on this camera takes a lot from me because I'm not a camera person, and that's the truth. I'm not one to, I don't like to take pictures. I don't like to post myself. I don't like to come on a camera. I'm more of a hidden person. I keep myself to myself. And it takes a lot from me here today to actually come here and speak to you. But this is something that has been on my heart, and I actually meant to do this from ages. So bear with me as I try to be who I am, come out of my shell a bit. And I bet as time goes by, I will be able to be more, yeah. So let's dig into it. Let's dive into it. Honestly, guys, there is no perfect path on healing. One day you feel strong, the next day you feel like your whole world is crashing down. And honestly, the smallest thing can literally trigger you. And that's the truth. So, yeah, sometimes it's hard to explain it, to feel like, oh, everything is working out fine. And then tomorrow takes that one little tiny speck, and bop, that's where you go back to square one. I've been there. It's so hard trying to be happy, trying to overcome your past, trying to be that person that you see within yourself that you're meant to be. But getting there, that's the problem. Or a lot of people don't speak about it. A lot of people don't talk about that bit. Yeah. And as I said, for me personally, it's not everyone would understand your pain. Yeah. Everybody pain is different. I've tried therapy. I've tried writing in diary. You know, a lot of people, a lot of time you look at these influencers and they come on whether TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, name it, and they be like, oh, guys, manifestation is this, da 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 da. Guys, all you have to do is just sit with yourself and just imagine. Yeah, it's easy for you to imagine and speak stuff into being when you're not facing the scars, the pain, the hurt, the betrayal that a lot of people like myself is facing and dealing with on a day-to-day basis. It's easy for you to come on your camera and say, oh, just sit and say, oh, things are working out for me. Things are becoming good for me. The universe is on my side. But guess what? The reality of this matter is, guess what? It's not that simple. And that's the truth. It's not that simple. It's not that easy because come to think of it, people like myself, and I would keep saying people like myself because I am dealing with it presently, whereby I would say try at nighttime listening, trying to do this manifestation where I'm speaking into my life, existence, saying, oh, today's going to be an amazing day for me. Everything's going to work out for me. The universe is on my side. And then guess what? The reality is, when I look around my life, there's not much to go on. And that's the truth. You grew up in a home where you be mentally abused, physically abused. You get married and you get mentally abused, physically abused, sexually abused. Nobody speaks about these trauma. Nobody speaks about these scars. You have kids and you look at your kids and you can't, and you hurt every day that all you want to do is to be that mother to your kids, that role model in your kids' life, that they can look at you and say, I've seen my mom come through this. I want to be like my mom. I've seen my mom stand up for herself. I've seen my mom overcome. I've seen my mom or I've seen my dad. And I want to be like my dad. I want to be like my mom. But the reality and the truth of the matter is, it's not that easy. It's not easy and it's not simple. And I'm sure a lot of you can comment. Just drop your comments in the comment section and share your own personal experience. Because oftentimes, as I'm saying, a lot of these influencers, these social media want to be therapists or influencers that come in on these platforms and lying to us and saying, oh, it's easy. No, it's not. The reality is it's not. Healing takes time. Every single day, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have moments when you're happy and you're going to have moments when you're sad. Just like alcoholic, you're going to have withdrawal symptoms and you're going to have the days when you feel like I'm unstoppable. I can do this. This is so easy. And then there are days when you feel like I can't. What am I doing? This is not what I want. This is not who I want to be. This is too much for me. And that's the truth, guys. It's plain and simple. It is. It is. It is. I'm just saying, not everyone will understand. Sometimes people expect you to get over it. You know, there are people who tend to say, oh, just get on with it. It is what it is. No, it's not. Because what might seem easy for you might not be easy for me. What might seem hard for me might be easy for you. Just like life, everybody learn on their own terms. Everybody learn on their own pace. For me, I love me. Well, let me change that. I'm learning how to love me again. I'm learning how to grow at my own pace. I love the way I'm growing. I love the way I'm learning. I love the way I am as an individual, because what you see is what you get. I'm not pretensive. I'm not fake. I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody I'm not. When I give you 100, I'm give you 100. If I adore you, if I appreciate you, guess what? I do. It's sincere from my heart. But oftentimes I think, as the person I am, I think a lot of times people tend to take me for granted because I'm so easy. I'm caring. I'm considerate. This ain't me selling myself, guys. It's the truth. It's the reality. And oftentimes people like me find ourselves in situations where we are overlooked, where we get hurt, where people abuse us, take our kindness for weakness. And I'm sure there are people in the comment section who would agree with me. Well, people tend to just basically, hey, she ain't going nowhere. And that's the truth. Honestly, doing this, coming here, is it. I'm taking it as a platform to help me, myself, heal. And that's the truth. I want to heal. I want to learn to love myself again. I want to find myself. It's been a while I haven't find myself. I've lost sight of who I am as an individual. Basically, I've learned where I've realized lately I've been just existing instead of living. I've felt lately like I felt numb, and I'm sure there are people who can attest to that. Your comments are welcome. Drop your comments. Subscribe to my channel. As I said, I've been dying and yearning to do this for a while. Now I'm trying to. So your likes, your love would be so kindly appreciated. I'm so amazed. Thank you so much for listening to me, and join me next time on my channel, The Naked Truth About Trauma and Healing. I love you guys and I appreciate you. Have a blessed day.